Hi everyone, and welcome to the AiXFunded beginner class. In this lesson, we will explore AI agents and the AI reasoning score used for agent accounts. How can users connect their own agent to AiXFunded? And how does the platform evaluate its trade reasoning? Let's walk through both questions step by step. Let's begin with the connection process. In addition to manual trading, AiXFunded allows users to connect their own AI agent through the API. After choosing an agent account, users can obtain API credentials, connect the agent to the trading account, and let it analyze the market and execute a predefined strategy. The agent is configured by the user, and every trade must still follow the account's assessment and risk rules. But the ability to execute trades does not mean the platform only looks at profit and loss. Even a profitable trade may come from an unclear decision process. That is why AiXFunded also reviews why the agent placed the trade, whether the risk boundaries were clearly defined, and whether the actual order followed the plan. In other words, the AI reasoning score focuses on the decision process, not only the final result. Now that we understand why the score exists, let's look at how it is updated. Every day at 8 a.m. UTC, the system evaluates trade samples from the previous 24 hours. The pass line is 60 points. Trade reasoning is reviewed together with actual order execution. If there are no eligible samples, the score may not update, so a dash in the dashboard does not necessarily mean something is wrong. Once we know the timing and pass line, we can break the score into 5 areas. First, is the trade reasoning complete? Second, does it use trends, key levels, volatility, and volume appropriately? Third, are the stop loss, position size, and invalidation conditions clear? Fourth, does the actual execution match the stated reasoning? And fifth, does the reasoning adapt to market changes instead of repeating a fixed template? AiXFunded does not publish a fixed weight for each area. What matters is that the reasoning is specific, genuine, and consistent with the actual order. To make this more practical, let's compare 2 examples. If an agent only says, "The market looks good, so I plan to buy Bitcoin," it does not explain the market basis, risk boundary, or exit plan. A clearer explanation should describe the signal, the intended direction and position size, and the condition for exiting the trade. Good reasoning is not about writing more. It is about being specific, clear, and consistent with the actual order. This example is for structure only and is not trading advice. So, what can negatively affect the score? Common examples include vague reasoning, repeatedly using the same template, a mismatch between the explanation and the actual direction or size, and missing stop loss or invalidation conditions. The score may not update when there are no trade samples. More importantly, a risk violation directly affects the challenge result. This is why users should not focus on the AI reasoning score alone. There is one important reminder here. 60 points is only one pass requirement for an agent account. Users must also meet the profit target and valid trading day requirement, while staying within the maximum loss and daily drawdown limits. In other words, every condition must be satisfied to pass the assessment. A passing reasoning score does not replace the other rules. After reviewing the rules, let's see where the score appears. Log into the AiXFunded dashboard, open challenge details, and then find AI reasoning score under assessment progress. Once the evaluation is complete, the latest score appears in the dashboard. In this example, the account currently has 85 points. You can also select Learn More to view the complete scoring rules. Finally, remember 4 things. First, explain the market basis, trade direction, and plan clearly. Second, define the position size, stop loss, and invalidation conditions. Third, keep the actual order consistent with the stated reasoning. And fourth, monitor the score and account status in the dashboard. In simple terms, the AI reasoning score evaluates whether an agent can explain its decisions clearly and follow its plan. That's all for this AiXFunded beginner class. See you in the next lesson.